1 in 5 people in Southampton are migrants, and many of them are Polish. But for Lukasz, who's been here 13 years, it was not a great day to be reading the papers.
It made me feel that I'm being blamed for everything bad that is happening to this country.
The people you know, what would be their response to what Cameron said today?
It will just cause unnecessary fear about what's going to happen tomorrow. I mean, all my friends are settled here, they bought their old properties, and I think this stereotype of the bad immigrant coming here is just causing unnecessary discomfort among the community in Southampton.
Even in a place like this, where there's lots of migrants and lots...
Even in a place like this.
Like many Polish migrants, he tells me he's never claimed benefits in all the time he's worked here. And after Mr. Cameron spoke warmly about the Poles who fought in World War II, his response, as one of their descendants, was this.
For instance, if the war breaks up tomorrow, I can guarantee you that half of the, or majority of the Polish people in Southampton will pick up the weapon and go and defend this country. Because that's the reason why they're here, they love this country. And I don't see any problems.
Fathers and grandfathers
As the fathers and the grandfathers did previously.
And how does it feel to them to be on the front page of tabloid newspapers as the problem?
I feel people generally just see Poles as a problem due to the Mr. Cameron's rhetoric.
What's attracted the migrants to Southampton is simple: jobs. They work in the food industry, in retail, in hospitals and in construction sites. Jenny Formby works for one of the trade unions that organises them.
The reason that people get in-work benefits is because they cannot afford to live. So it's just unthinkable to think what will happen to people who manage to claim benefits at the moment. They won't be able to afford to pay their rent. They certainly wouldn't afford to pay any mortgage. They won't be able to afford to eat.
Like many British cities, Southampton now revs up for Christmas the European way, with German beer and sausages and Leibkuchen. This is a port city and calls itself the gateway to the world. On the streets today, there were mixed feelings about the move to slash migrant benefits.
Might be a good idea.
Might be a good idea. Why?
Because we might have a bit of space left back in our own country.
We brought them in the first place, so what we're supposed to do? I like the multicultural society. I think it brings a lot of different aspects to Southampton, to be honest.
You're not in favour of just cutting people's benefits to make them go back to where they came from?
Nope.
No.
No, it's immoral.
Immoral?
Yeah, well, it's very immoral.
In public, business groups have reacted cautiously to Mr. Cameron's speech. In private, they say two things. First, any question mark about Britain's EU membership is going to restrain investment. And second, we have to be careful that the tone of this debate does not make us look, as one put it to me, like an ugly country. In this city, they know all too well the flag of St. George flies on trading fleets as well as castles.